We are just about a month until the release of Hogwarts Legacy, and now that there's been gameplay showcase, news been released, all these type of things that have been released, these are the 5 things that I think need to be added into the game of Hogwarts Legacy. Now, the very first thing I would love to have is Quidditch. Now, there is no real news about if Quidditch was even a thing back in the day, but I'm sure since we've had broomsticks flying around, I'm sure there would be Quidditch around. And that's one of the bad things I feel like is the one thing that drained me from the game, because you could do so many funny things, you could do so many amazing things. Just playing a game of Quidditch, just competing in the Quidditch World Cup would just be amazing. I think I'm actually when I heard the news that Quidditch was not going to be in the game, I was spellstruck. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, hang on, this is a Hogwarts game. Why isn't there Quidditch added? This is an RPG. This is an open world. I'm sure you should be able to do everything that you wanted to do. We're not sure if the actual Quidditch place is there. You know, if the Quidditch ground is there, but at Hogwarts, we have not been shown that yet. I do not think the Quidditch ground is there yet, but this is the one of the biggest things I think that needed to be added in Quidditch. Now, they could do this as a DLC or an added update. We never know down the track if they're going to be doing DLCs and added updates, but usually with RPGs, they're only just patch notes, and that's basically it. Now, for the second thing that I think needs to be added to the game is to have a years system where the days ticks as the story continues, and that you can finally get a job, with being a Ministry of Magic, working in the Ministry of Magic, being a Hogwarts teacher, whatever you would love to do, you should be able to progress in years. So if it should, obviously with games, they will go by a certain day by day system. It's not going to be how it is in real life, 24 hours a day. It might be 3 hours for a whole day to be done. But I think it would be a great thing for the game to every year you progress, so you're still doing things. Now, we obviously don't know what the storyline is going to be exactly about. We know a little brief about it, but we don't know what's going to be happening in it. We don't know if it's going to be linked to so much of the free roam and the RPGness. We don't know if we're going to be given so much free roam, or is it going to be a lot more story constricted into this. But if you guys get where I think this would just create, for people that love playing Hogwarts Legacy, for something for them to do, because I'm sure a lot of people will play heaps of it at the start, but then after their first or second year, they might just stop. Now, we don't even know if we're going to get past the year 5. We might just be stuck at year 5 and that's it. That might be it. We're not too sure, but this is something I'd love to see, is that we can progress into higher years, and then maybe creatures or tasks just get harder and harder as we progress. Just like in Harry Potter, as you see, it gets darker and darker. I know that's more so of a storyline, but it's just something I would love to see. I don't think it will be in it, but it's something I would love to see. Now, the third thing I would love to see is free roam, so without it being constricted into areas. Now, I know that a lot of people like to say God of War or certain games such as Elden Ring or Dragon Age Inquisition is open world, but you're constricted to areas. I feel like it's not to me personally, it's not open world. I would love to just go to that little go to a lake, not walk towards the lake, but I can't go there. I just want free access everywhere. I want the proper RPG style, just like Skyrim, just like Oblivion. I want that. Same as Witcher. I want that type of game for Hogwarts Legacy. I don't want to be stopping from anywhere. I don't want to be able to, I can't go there. I want to be able to do everything that I can in the game and go to where I want to go. That's the one thing I want in the game so much. Now for the fourth thing that I want in the game is wand customization. Now we do see that you can, find out what your wand can be, but I hope you can make your little perks, and you could have like a little tilt on it. You could have a different sketching, different writing. You could write stuff on it. You could have a shorter wand but a longer stem. Even you could go into really in depth and go into the wand holsters or something. It will just be, I think, make the game a lot more open, and you get the access to do whatever you want to do. And this is something that I want Avalanche to go by their saying of open world, free roam, RPG, being able to create multiple scenarios whenever you'd like, and just have an absolute blast of being able to do what you like. Now for the last thing is, now that we have seen gameplay and it is not shown, but especially not to have turn-based attacking and being able to control how you attack or defend. Now we did see in the gameplay that you are able to control your player by moving around and attacking, but I really don't want there to be, besides dueling, because dueling would probably be turn-based-ish, maybe from the from the other, if you've played Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets on PC or PlayStation, you would have seen that with dueling classes, you would have turn-based. You'd cast a spell, and then the enemy would cast a spell, and then you would cast a spell, and you have to learn how to defend and click the right buttons, etc. I don't want that. Yes, if they do it in dueling class, it's okay, but I don't really want that in the actual game itself. I want to be able to have enemies going at me, and I want it to be difficult as well. We obviously saw the gameplay of the attacking did not look that good. The combat, the enemies just looked really slow and they just stood there. I hope that's the easiest difficulty, because you want a bit of a challenge, because that just seemed too easy. But look, that is just a little short point I have there. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope you guys are all prepared for Hogwarts Legacy. I'm going to be bringing in the newest and greatest content for Hogwarts Legacy. I'm going to be doing a lot on this game. I'm going to be doing so many streams with this. It's going to be a really epic ride right very soon. I'm trying to think of different video ideas to get out, so let me know of any video ideas that you have in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of how I should structure my videos as well, if there's certain things I should be adding into the videos. I would really love to be able to advance my video and editing style. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thanks for the support, and as always, wands at the ready.